here for final practice at Pocono for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Qualify and race tomorrow. This is inside the final 30 minutes of practice time.
Yeah, Phil, time is ticking and winding down. If you've been here through that first 90-minute session and you haven't found what you're looking for into this session, you're starting to get a little bit concerned. And we saw the back of Matt Crafton's truck earlier. They were all over it trying to figure out where the speed is for Crafton. That team has to be a bit concerned with the performance of the 88 truck.
I think the good news for them, though, is the fact that one of their teammates, the 41, Ben Rhodes, is pretty good right now, up in the top 5. So I think they could always fall back on that. But normally, this is the leader of that group. Junior Joyner and Matt Crafton, they're the guys that everyone else keys off of, and right now it appears to be a struggle for him today.
But you know, he's a veteran, and we heard him earlier run a half a lap and come back into the pits to tell Junior Joyner's crew chief what he thought he was feeling. He goes out there, and if that truck doesn't adapt to the turns better than it did the lap before, he's going to come right back in. So that might be a little bit of where the speed is, just hasn't run that much, hasn't completed a lot of laps, and they continue to tune on it.
Rolls off the hauler and you've got issues with it, that always just makes the weekend that much more difficult. And it's unusual to look at that speed chart and have to go all the way down to 17 to find the name of Matt Crafton. As you look at the young man who's leading the championship standings right now in our chase standings, William Byron, a 4-time winner this season, just 18 years old from Charlotte, North Carolina.
We haven't had to go down very far up on the top of the leaderboard today to see this 9 truck.
And you know, sometimes I dream about racing trucks and cars. If I had a dream, my truck would look just like that. I mean, you can see that splitter and that left side skirt is right down against the track. This thing is set up perfectly, and William Byron has proven that he can step on the gas pedal no matter where we're at as hard as anyone, and really taking advantage of that setup.
As Timothy Peters coming to a stop now. The second truck running out of fuel, so teams really wanting to have a clear understanding of how far they can go on a tank of gas.
And I think you have to remember this racetrack is so big. If you run out of fuel anywhere over here, you know, past the entrance to pit road, just about to the tunnel turn, it's going to be extremely difficult to make it back. And you can see Timothy Peters just crawling right now. I think he's over between the tunnel turn and turn 3.
And then the turn 3 there, and a little bit downhill into the corner. I wonder if he's going to be able to make it back, or if NASCAR will have to throw the flag again.
As talked earlier about being able to make it on one stop with the distance of our race only being 60 laps tomorrow. But 5 of the 6 races that have been held here at Pocono have gone overtime.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you have a clear understanding of how far you go when you start adding laps to the end.
And we rarely ever see this happen. We rarely ever see these guys really trying to get a good handle on exactly how much their fuel cell will hold and will pick up. But we're seeing it now. That's the second time it's happened here in the last 5 minutes, and I don't think Timothy's going to make it. We're going to bring the red flag out again. He's on the access road over in turn 3, but he's just about to a stop. NASCAR's made sure that all the spotters are aware of the fact that he's on the access road, and now we're going to see the red flag out now.
Remember, I talked about that time ticking down. Matt Crafton had made some adjustments, was out on the track doing a run, and that run's going to be stopped by the red flag flying. He'll have to come to pit road. So this is just another bump in the road for Crafton.
William Byron was the fastest in our earlier practice today. It's final practice, and he's still quickest.